I just received my first item ever from Aliexpress. Never heard of Aliexpress until recently, where I saw other people ordering fake makeup products from them. And I thought, what the heck? Let me try it out myself so I can see what I think. I do know that we do not know what the ingredients are in these products, and we do not want to suggest these products for daily wear because you do not know what chemicals are in them. But I thought it would be fun just to get something that I thought was really pretty packaging wise and try it out for you guys. So I ordered the Beauty Killer palette from Jeffree Star. I love his packaging so much. This hot pink is beautiful. However, I do know this is the fake one. This is what the outside of the box looks like, which the outside looks very similar to the real one from what I've seen. And this is the back. I did notice that this does not have a barcode on it or any other information towards the bottom, which would indicate that it's real. So I purchased this palette for, I think, $13 from Aliexpress. The Jeffree Star palette, I think, is $42 or $45. And if I like this one, then I'm probably going to order Jeffree's because, you know, I like Jeffree Star's stuff. So might have to order the real one. So this is what the palette itself looks like. It looks just like the real Jeffree Star packaging. It is gold on the edges. However, on the back, the real Jeffree Star palette has some numbers on the back, and this one does not. Another indication that this is a fake palette. And when we open it up, I did gouge the pink a little bit with my fingernail when I first opened it, so that was my fault, but it looks pretty legit. The colors look pretty similar to Jeffree's palette. One thing I did notice is that the name of the gold on mine is the actual right name. I have seen some people's that was called Rice instead of Rich. So mine is at least labeled correctly. One thing I noticed when I opened this up is that the mirror here, it is pretty like dirty, where like eyeshadow and stuff got on the paper. I bet you with Jeffree Star's palette, you probably would not have that. And I'm sure it would probably be much cleaner. This is pretty flimsy. It feels like cardboard with just like sticker paper over top of it. I've not felt Jeffree's in person, so I do not know if his palette feels the same, but it doesn't feel very high in quality. All right, well, let's go ahead and swatch these out. Okay, so these are my swatches. So the first one is the Star Power. The second one is Princessa. It might be hard to see on here, but it's a very pretty light pink pearly color. Then this one is Violence, which is a really pretty plum color. And then we have Rich, B-I-T-C-H. I'm not going to say that one. And then we have Courtney. So I think that overall, these colors came out pretty bright. The pigmentation seems pretty good. There is some fallout. And I do feel like if I rub them, let's see, they seem to rub off pretty easily. So not sure how that's going to go when I'm trying to wear this all day. But let's go ahead and swatch the next row. So this is the second row of swatches. So this teal color we have here is Expensive. Then we have Confession, Vanity, which Vanity looks like it's going to be pretty brown and almost looks like it's gonna be black, but it comes out to actually like a really deep purple. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then the next one we have is China White, and then we have Black Rainbow. I will say, Black Rainbow does not have any rainbow in this palette. It looks like it here. So in the packaging, it shows that there is some glitter in there. However, on the swatch, I'm not seeing any of that glitter at all. Let's see if I rub it. These colors stayed on a little bit better, but yeah, no, they're gonna rub off. Another thing that's kind of disappointing about this palette is you can see, like, after I used it, everywhere I touched, like, almost the symbol's gone. I bet in the real palette, when you swatch these, the logo is sunken in a little bit more to where it doesn't rub off, like, upon first usage. So I would have to say for a fake palette, this palette's actually pretty good. I think the colors came out pretty close to what Jeffree Star's colors actually are, at least based on other reviews I've seen. However, I can tell you that these shadows are not nearly as velvety or as smooth as Jeffree Star's powders are. There is going to be some fallout from these colors, and they probably will not stay on as long as the real product. But if you're like me and just wanted to try out a cheap fake palette for the heck of it, this might be a good one to try out. We're going to go ahead and try one of these shadows out on my eyes, which I already do have some eyeshadow on, but hey, you know, what the heck. We're going to give it a go anyway. I am going to go with this plum color to match my plum color lipstick. Holy moly, fallout. Like, do you see all that fallout? Holy cow. Okay. Holy fallout. Might just try to use my finger because this brush is too big and I'm getting way too much fallout. Now I'm going to take a little bit of the Princessa and put it up towards the top. And let's use one more color. Which other color should we use? Let's use Vanity. Because I'm so vain. You probably thought this video was about you. You're so vain. Alright, so now I'm going to put a little bit of the Vanity on the lower part of my eye. Just so we can see what these colors look like. Let's try blending them together. So this eye here, I use the Princessa, the Vanity, and Violets. And put some of those on. I actually really like them. I know it's not a good application because it's not blended in very well. I just kind of wanted to see what the colors look like on my eye. And overall, I think they're really pretty. The fallout is ridiculous. Like, ridiculous fallout. So, one of the other reasons that I haven't ordered the real one yet is because I did order the Power of Makeup palette from Too Faced by Nikki Tutorials. And I felt like a lot of the colors in here were similar to the colors I have in that palette, such as this bright pink I have in that palette. I have a teal color in that palette. I have a purple in that palette. I have a black in that palette. I also have a neutral kind of color like this in the palette, and a white and a pink shimmer. So pretty much this whole palette, except for this bronze color, is in that palette. However, I know they're different. They're different finishes, whatnot, but so that's one of the reasons why I ordered the fake one, to try it out and see if this was something that I would find myself using on a regular basis. And so if so, then I will order the real one from Jeffree Star, because I know his is going to be so much more fabulous than this one. That's for sure. Well, I did order a few more makeup things from Aliexpress, so I can't wait to share those with you guys as well. This website's kind of interesting. However, it does take forever for stuff to show up. So everything kind of comes one at a time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and my totally fake beauty killer palette. And until next time, bye y'all.